All right, good morning, everybody. Jared Leon here with Pack a Punch Traders. Just want to make a quick recap from this morning. Um, Indo. So, beautiful breakout play. You see, it's a recent runner. It's been nothing but fade. And you see, we kind of put in a bottom here, high fives, six. Got a nice first green day on strong volume and consolidated for a couple of days, and now we're gapping up and breaking out. So, saw this in the morning, gapping up, just kept an eye on it through market open, kind of let it do its thing here, and saw that it was dipping and holding really well. So I took some shares in the 920, in the 930s, 940s. In here, as we were perking and holding that VWAP and breakout level, volume kind of faded and was coming back. Um, so had some shares in here. Only ended up having 100 shares. I am trying to trade small size. Just trying to focus on the pattern. Um, Ended up getting really choppy and toppy in here, and really couldn't go up and test $10, which is that whole dollar key psychological level. And I sold half of my shares up here in the 980s, and thought, when they started to come back and was doing like not a whole lot of selling here, volume wise, but it was just all selling. There was no, you know, green candle, no like trying to, no strength showing me that it wants to go up and test 10. Um, and it started to fade back down towards VWAP, and I just kind of got over it at that point. Was a little impatient. I knew I really wanted to risk this 910 level, where this dip had held, and basically held VWAP and was holding the breakout level. So that was really the level I really wanted to risk off of, and I kind of just deviated from that plan. Um, Got a little emotional. Was thinking about the money. Didn't want to take a loss on it, um, even though it was already basically a loss because I was cutting it, um, and it wasn't doing what I was expecting it to do. And I just didn't want to take, I didn't want to go from green $22 to red, or even just flat. For some reason, I was just a little, just I would say scared, I guess, of just taking that loss. So I cut it 950, or actually it might have been 940s when it was starting to crack down towards VWAP. And of course, it held. Because I even told myself, let it test a little bit. Let's give it a little bit of time. Let's not just cut it right away. And what did I do? I cut it right away. Um, and then it held, bounced, got a higher low, held VWAP. Thought about adding my shares back in here in the 950s. Um, just hesitated, didn't do it. And then we got, volume came in, and we got a nice rip after it was continuously making higher lows, holding key levels. Shorts weren't getting what they expected out of this. They were probably expecting this to top out at high of day around that $10 level, crack back under VWAP, crack under the breakout level, and start heading down towards low of day, which is down here towards open price. So when it's failing to do that and it continues to make higher lows, and especially once it starts to come up and start breaking through that high of day, shorts are getting squeezed, and you got this really nice push to mid 11s. And I was really just looking for this to get to mid to high 10s, and just take a snipe out of it. So really nice play there. At least I am green $22, but still need to be more patient and stick to the plan, because it's very disappointing to have cut it, to have had the right idea, have a pretty good entry, and then to be cutting it in such a dumb way, and then having it rip without you is just very frustrating. So that was one play. EAR was the other play today. So this is just a bounce play. Saw that was gapping up pre-market. Decided to keep it on watch. I did take a small starter here at 247 when it was breaking through high of day, even though it's only been a couple minutes. And then we got a pullback. We held. It went up and tested 250. Looked like it was going to break through. I did add, and it was just a double top. It got faked out. So a little premature there on that one. Thought about adding in the low mid 240s when it was just making higher lows, and decided not to. Um, and did not get another add through high of day. So I ended up only having 200 shares, but I did sell half of them here at 264, the other half at 275. So just took the quick snipe on that one. Ended up being green 40 bucks. So not too bad. Would like to be a little bit better with how I'm buying it here in the morning. Would like to be, maybe getting some starters in this dip, and holding VWAP, and then trying to get the full size when it's breaking through high of day. Trying to be a little bit more patient with it, and especially with my sell too. Selling selling half. I basically sold half of Indo and half of EAR at this around the same time. Was just getting a little impatient. I could feel my emotions getting to me a little bit, and kind of just wanted to take some off the table and try to be more patient, and still wasn't very patient at all. But definitely something I need to work on and try to get better at through this week, because I really just want to stick to the small size, focus on the patterns, and try to play them to the best of my abilities. And if I can get consistent and just be profitable and get some confidence, man, I'm gonna be ready to start sizing up here. But until then, got to keep it small size, because last week I did take a couple trades. I did not review. I did take a bigger loss on Friday, trying to force something before we went out ziplining on Fatty's birthday. So it was just a really crappy end of the week for me. No trades yesterday, and just a couple small wins this morning. So most likely done. I'm not going to try to force anything else unless I see an ideal setup forming. If I don't see nothing for setting up ideally, I am just going to call it a day. So just the two trades, Indo and EAR. Definitely have a lot of improving to do, but just wanted to make sure I made this video and went over the little things and how I traded this, and give you guys an idea of the mistakes that I'm making and what I need to improve on. And maybe you guys are making the exact same mistakes, and this video could at least help you get an understanding of the mistakes that you're making, or something that you need to correct, because there's so many things that I need to correct, and I am such a crappy trader. So really good lessons, really good things to review and go over, and things that just to look at and review. So I hope it made sense. I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, we'll catch you guys either tomorrow or even maybe later today. I'll make another video lesson. We'll see what goes on. But happy Tuesday, and have a great day, you guys.